You're exhausted, and lately it feels like your dog completely forgot how to relax. Welcome to The Dog Who Asked for More, a podcast for dog parents navigating the messy, complicated parts of life with dogs that no one really prepares you for. Each week, you'll hear honest, grounded conversations that help you better understand your dog, feel more confident in your choices, and strengthen the relationship you're building together. If your dog feels extra wired lately, they're pacing the house, popping up at every sound, following you from room to room, unable to nap, reacting faster or more frequently than usual, and you keep thinking, why are they so hyper all of the time? Spring can do this quietly. I'm Em, a dog mom, former vet tech, dog trainer, and canine nutritionist who works with overwhelmed dog parents who love their dogs deeply but feel stuck, burned out, or unsure what their dog actually needs. And today we're looking at why this season can make calm feel harder to find and what's usually underneath that crazy energy. Spring gets labeled as more exercise season, more walks, more park time, more outside, more activity. So when dogs seem wired, our first thought is usually they need more energy burned off. But here's what I keep seeing. A lot of these dogs are not under exercise. They are overtired. And there is a big difference because spring isn't just movement. It's more light, more smells, more noise, more neighbors outside, more dogs passing by, more change in routine. And everything feels busier. And some dogs don't get energized by that. They get edgy, like they can't fully exhale, like their brain never powers down. So instead of zoomy, happy energy, it's restless energy, the kind where they lie down, then get right back up, then lie down and get right back up again and again and again. Like they want to rest, but they don't know how. That's not too much energy. That's a dog who cannot settle. Fitz gets like this every spring. Not wild, not destructive, just wired. He'll follow me around the house like he's waiting for something, lay down for 2 minutes, pop back up, check the windows, check the hallway, sigh, and then start moving again. For a long time, I thought, okay, we need a longer walk. So we do more. And honestly, it made him worse because he wasn't asking for more stimulation. He was already full. He didn't need to burn energy. He needed help coming back down. He needed quiet, predictable, boring, safe. That was such a huge mindset shift for me because it meant calm wasn't something I created by doing more. It came from doing less. This might look familiar in your house too. Maybe your dog can't nap during the day, startles at tiny sounds, seems clingier, seems more watchful, or seems like they're on duty all of the time. Or maybe they get zoomies at night when everyone's exhausted. Or they finally crash and you realize they haven't actually rested all day long. And it's confusing because you're doing everything right. Walks, enrichment, play, and somehow they seem more amped up, not calmer. This is where a lot of the guilt creeps in. You start thinking, I must not be doing enough, when sometimes they don't need more from you. They need less from the world. Calm isn't something you can force. It's something that shows up when a dog feels safe enough to rest. And some seasons make that harder, not because you failed, not because they're difficult, just because their system is working overtime. So here's the question I want to leave you with. What if your dog doesn't need more activity right now, but more permission to truly rest? If spring has made your dog feel extra wired, it doesn't mean you're behind. It doesn't mean you missed something. It doesn't mean you need to try harder. Sometimes calm comes from protecting their downtime, from letting life get a little smaller for a little bit. You're not failing them. You're learning what their limits actually are, and that is leadership. If you ever want help figuring out what's stimulation and what's regulation for your specific dog, that's exactly what we can talk through on a clarity call. The link's in the description whenever you need it. So be kind, spread joy, and remember, sometimes calm comes with less, not with more. Thank you for listening to The Dog Who Asked for More. Feeding your dog shouldn't feel like a daily guessing game. Most dog parents aren't confused because they don't care. They're confused because the advice is overwhelming and contradictory. Picky eating, allergies, sensitive stomachs, too many choices, and no clear direction. That's why I created a short, free quiz called Exploring Your Dog's Bowl. You can find the link in the episode description. Stop guessing and start understanding what actually supports your dog. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you next time.